This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2007 Ford F350 crew cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a King Ranch. It is an FX4 suspension package, which is Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. This truck has 219,900 miles. It was a trade-in to a new car dealership here in Tucson. They can't get any financing for anything over 100,000 miles for their used cars on their property, so they sell them all. We bought this truck from them. It's going to be a really good value for a King Ranch. Anyway, we get them in here. We do a 2-hour inspection. It involves driving, measurements, fluid checks, up in the air, wheels off, and this is what they look like. Of course, it's been in my pocket, so they don't look that rough. I got my little cheat sheets over here, and I can tell you what we did to it. It got a new windshield. It got front and rear brake pads. It got a new steering stabilizer. It got a fuel injection control module board. Number 8 injector was not firing correctly, so it got a new number 8 injector. And it got a power window switch. I can also tell you what we know is wrong and what we're not fixing. We know that the rear sliding window does not work. You can hear the motor working. Very common in Fords for that to happen. If you want us to fix it, it's $250 in parts, and it's about 2 hours labor. So if you want us to fix that for you, it's 400 bucks. Otherwise, just keep it shut. This is how we keep the price down, by doing things like that. Otherwise, it's mechanically, it's very sound. Obviously, because it has 200,000 miles on it, it's going to have stuff like this. But as far as being, it'll probably be the cheapest King Ranch in history. My brother will take this and he will do somewhere between 50 and 70 HD pictures. There will be a little deal that you can click on that'll allow you to zoom in anywhere in any of the pictures, so that you can get a really close-up look at anything you notice or want to see better. It's a really cool little invention there, little device, and I encourage you to use it. There should be no cosmetic surprises at all. Between this video and those pictures that you can zoom in on, God, it's been years since we've had anyone say, I didn't see that in the pictures. So please use that. Thing in the bumper here. It's hard to see, but I think you might be able to see there's a dent right here in the tailgate. It's, you know, I can go around and around cosmetically on this thing. You know, it's a 200,000 mile 07. So it's gonna have some. It's got a nice spare tow package. This is the biggest blemish it's got. Somebody got too close to something from about right here. So you've got that. Now obviously you could probably, since it's in the white part, you could probably fix that at Mako for $500 or $600 if you just blend it in and stay above the gold on the two-tone. Or just leave it the way it is and keep the price down. That's what we opted to do. Tires are probably 50% tread. I'm gonna fire this truck up. And $219,913 miles. We'll be looking underneath the hood. We'll be looking for Ford stamps. On both fenders, there's one there. On both sides of the fork support, there's one there. Catalytic converter sticking up wrong. Ford stamp there. Ford stamp there. Everything is where it belongs. very unusual in a 6.0 over about 150,000 miles. They all have a little bit, and I have the windows locked. So I can walk around again, unlock the windows, kind of like I've done this before. Let's see. There. There you go. That's the passenger rear window. Ranch seats. Like I said, this rear slider is in up. You can hear the motor working, but it is not happening. I would not suggest fixing it. It's not worth the effort or the money. But if you want to, like I said, we'll do it for you. Just add $400 and locks work fine. Let's see. Heated seat on and off. Forward, back. Seat down, seat up, rear seat cushion up, rear seat cushion down, front seat cushion up, and front seat cushion down. So the seat works fine. We do have a manual wheel lock key. Passenger seat looks fantastic. I would say that he probably didn't have too many passengers in this truck. That's your driver rear window. Secrets are not good. We have to make sure that everything that you see that is in this truck, you get to see, or you get to read about, or both. If we represent these trucks correctly, the right person will find the right vehicle every time. If you screw around, they won't. It's back, that's forward, that's up, and that's down, tilt up, tilt down, rear seat up, and down. Looks like we did a little repair in this seat right here. There's a hole right here, we repaired that. This seat could use some conditioning, which of course is where the driver's sitting. There's a little repair there too. Now, I would get some saddle soap and go crazy on this thing for a couple hours, then put some conditioner on it. You got adjustable pedals, up, down. It's the other side. Let's go out. The mirrors, mirror, out, in, down, up. Other side, out, in, up, down. Tilt wheel, there you go there. Alright, let's hop in here. Alright, boy, a lot to look at in this truck. Here's your moonroof. This is the most important thing to have working. These are expensive. This thing's working really well. The motor's in good shape on that. It's moving quickly. When you see them creeping, then you know you're in trouble. Alright, let me put a seatbelt on. Alright, radio. Water's clean. I'll be down here on my knees. I'm gonna try the steering controls. Change stations. Alright, steering controls work fine for the radio. Now we're gonna go, let's see, the air. Manual controls work fine for the air. I'm gonna use the steering controls for the air now. Up and down with the fan. up and down with the temperature. That all works fine. Like I said, this is a no-go. Side rear window does not work. Trailer controls. Turn the air off here. You'll hear me better. Tow haul. On and off. Alright. Let's see. We put it in neutral. We put it in 4 low. And we're in 4 low. Drive. Reverse. I'm going to back up and try the parking sensors out here. Parking sensors work. Forward. I'm going to go to neutral. Go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Drive. Reverse. So 4 high and 4 low work fine. Now we're going to go to neutral. Go 2-wheel drive. We're going to go for a ride. Alright. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees $250. Tax is 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 3%, you're going to pay 5% and a $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate is 0, you're going to pay 2% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. Once it gets to you, you deal with your tax man and your motor vehicle fees, whatever you have to deal with there. Once we receive your wire, we'll sign the title off to you. We'll mail it to you. We'll scan in the notarized title to your online file. You'll be able to see everything that we have for the truck in your online file, paperwork-wise. The title we got from the new car dealer. This thing runs great. You'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see your bill of sale, everything. Let's see. What else is there to worry about? Deposits. Once we get a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. The last thing I'm going to say, and I say this about everything, is that it's out of warranty by miles and years. If they could have given this thing a 20-year, million-mile warranty, they would have, and they would have charged $250,000 for the truck, and they would have sold 1 million of them. Seems pretty quick. It does have this edge deal right here, and I think it's chipped. By the way it was running, I would say it probably is chipped. What else? Anyway, back to my warranty speech. There's risk in buying this truck, is what I'm saying. The factory gave it an X amount of miles, an X amount of years, because they don't know what's going to happen after that. Okay, so if they don't know what's going to happen, we probably know less than the people who built the truck, right? By the way, our roads, they just came in and patched them again. It's like freaking Bolivia. It sucks. 8.1% taxes here if you're an Arizona resident here in Tucson. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, so the Ford guys don't know what's going to happen. They know more than we know because they built it. So there's risk in buying this truck. Okay, if you're risk averse, don't buy it. We go through these things really thoroughly, which is why I ended up getting a fuel injection control module board and a number 8 injector. That's what it needed. We don't know if it gets to your house that it won't need another injector or a window switch or a windshield wiper motor. We don't know, okay? We know what it needed today, and we did that. We know what's broken and we didn't fix, which is the rear slider, so we told you about that. If you can't deal with risk, go buy a new one. A new version of this truck is about $65,000, okay? Otherwise, consider that some of the money you saved will have to work for a repair sometime in the future. Okay, that's it. Thank you.